Do not worry, Arnold is here. Arnold is planning along with us today. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a plan with me video in my bullet journal. So we're planning for the month of May today. So we're going to start with the end of April. We'll do a nice brain dump at the end of the month just to kind of put any notes that I think of at the end of the month, anything I need to remember going forward. And then we'll do a title page over here. So for the month of April I was using purple as my main colour, so I use these W.H. Smith brush pens. I actually really like them. And then for May we're going to be using dark blue as our colour, I think. Let's get going. Super simple brain dump. I tend to do a lot of this freehand. Sometimes it comes out nice, sometimes it doesn't. Today is not a good day for the freehand. Anyway, let's do May's spread. So I haven't really been doing themes so far this year, but I kind of want to start. So for this month, I'm kind of going to do a Thy Kingdom Come theme. So they use the dark blue a lot. If you don't know what Thy Kingdom Come is, it's a global prayer initiative running from Ascension through to Pentecost, so 11 days of prayer, praying Thy Kingdom Come, praying for God's kingdom to come here on earth. So that is at the end of May, but I think I'm going to make my whole month of May themed around that. I think that'd be really nice. So let's see what we can do. Just a simple title, and then I think I'm just going to write out the Lord's Prayer in some different colours. So these are the Muji gel pens and they write really nicely. So I think I'm going to use these different colours to write out the Lord's Prayer several different times on here. The Lord's Prayer is a big part of Thy Kingdom Come. It's a lot of what they do is based around the Lord's Prayer, so I think that's a really good place to start. Let's start with the red one. Just putting up the Lord's Prayer, a little bit awkward, but I want to make sure that I actually get it completely right. Sometimes I mix up the contemporary version and the traditional version. I mix them both together and create somewhere in the middle Lord's Prayer, so we're going to stick with the contemporary one, I think, today. is the final cover page. I'm actually quite happy with that. I made a lot of mistakes in writing that, and my hand really aches now. I only wrote it out 5 times, but my hand really hurts. Anyway, let's go to the next spread. So for the monthly spread, I'm just going to do a super simple calendar layout. I like to have it just laid out so I can see all the dates, even though there is literally nothing happening in May. I still want a whole calendar, so I'm just going to do this freehand, I think. So that is all I'm going to do for this month's monthly spread. Super simple. I'm going to add in any events or meetings or even just like Zoom calls I need to go to into here, but it'll probably stay pretty empty. Let's go on to the next spread. So for my habits this month, last month I only did 9, but I think I'm going to go back to 12. Just so I can track a few extra things. So I just draw out very simple month boxes, if you see what I mean. They're just the same shape as the calendar layout on the other page. So there's a box per day of the month, and then I will colour that in with one of my Crayola super tips for each day if I've done the habit. So let me just draw out all of these. So there is my habit spread. Just need to do a quick title. So the habits that I am tracking this month are Bible in 1 year, which we listen to via audio rather than reading it. So we've been doing that all of 2020. Going out for a walk. We don't have a garden, so going out for a walk is the only way to get outside, so we try and do that as often as possible. Any reading, housework, doing something creative, working on Arnold stuff in general, mostly kind of blog writing. And then these ones, so I've got Arnold's Instagram, if I post it on his Instagram, Arnold's Pinterest, my church's Instagram, because I run their Instagram account, filming or any YouTube jobs, Bible study I've added in for this month, hopefully get back into doing that a bit more, and taking photos. So we'll see how I do on all of those habits this month. So for this spread, this is something a bit different. So I'm going to be on furlough probably for most of May, if not longer. So I thought I'd do a kind of May and furlough 10 projects that I want to get done. So these are things I want to do every single day as habits, but these are kind of projects that I want to work on in May. So I've drawn out these kind of blob shapes, so I think I'm just going to do them all in different colours and then fill in 10 different projects that I want to complete in May while I'm on furlough. So once I've planned out what projects I want to do, I will go back in and add them into these boxes. I think I'm doing a mixture of kind of really productive things like writing a certain number of blog posts, scheduling some social media, that kind of thing, but also throw in some fun ones. So I really want to watch the Chronicles of Narnia on Disney+. I really want to learn how to use my DSLR properly, that kind of thing. So I think that's going to be a really fun one to complete. So for the next spread, I want to do a full Thy Kingdom Come spread on this page. So what I'm going to do is do 11 boxes, so one for each day of Thy Kingdom Come, that I can fill in with the theme for that day, that Thy Kingdom Come set, and what prayer theme, prayer idea, creative prayer idea I'm going to use for that day, which will help kind of my content planning and my personal prayer for those 11 days. So let's do that. So there is the Thy Kingdom Come spread, so I will fill this out later on this month as we get closer to Thy Kingdom Come and as I plan everything out. So I will definitely show you this when it's completed, and when I do next month's plan with me, we'll look back at how this turned out. So that's it for this plan with me. Let's have a flick through this month's spreads. That's May. So if you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. That will let me know that you like this kind of video, and then I will do more of them in the future. If you've got any ideas for future theme ideas, that would be really helpful. So this month we've done Thy Kingdom Come. Let me know if you've got any ideas for the future. That'd be really helpful. Thanks guys.